Alright guys, welcome to day 5 of the split. So basically today is the last day of the split. It's legs and abs. I'm gonna start with calves, standing calf raises with the Smith machine. I'm gonna do 4 sets, 10 to 12 reps each set. And with this one I'm gonna pause for like 1 or 2 seconds at the bottom. Really, get a good feel, like I really stretch the calves. And I'm not trying to go too heavy, but I'm starting with calves so I can go a bit heavy because your calves are like a weak muscle of mine. So that's why I'm starting with calves, but I'm only doing this exercise for calves. Alright, let's go. For me guys, this is the best exercise for calves, especially with the Smith machine, because you have like full control of the movement. And also I have put like 3 35-pound plates on top of each, so it gives like a real deep stretch. So there's like 3 plates here, 3 35-pound plates. But to be honest guys, with calves I think like it's mostly genetics. Like my calves are pretty strong, but I rarely gain size. It's not that bad now because I've been training them for years. But yeah, some dudes you see like don't even train calves, but they have like decent size. So calves are a muscle that's like, I would say 90% mostly comes from genes, good genes. Alright guys, let's go for the second set. Really control the movement and pause at the bottom for 2 seconds. Alright guys, I got 2 more sets here. I'm gonna add 25 more pounds for each side for the last 2 sets. I'm gonna change the camera angle for the last 2 sets so you guys can see the calves getting worked. Alright guys, let's do the third set. Yep. And also keep in mind guys, when you're training calves, just don't increase the weight and go through the reps as fast as possible. That's just a waste of time. I've seen many dudes like have 4 or 5 plates and just rush through the reps. So that's not gonna help. When you're training calves, really feel it, like really control the weight, and if you can, at the bottom always pause for like 1 or 2 seconds. So that way you really, stretch those calf muscles and get a deep stretch, and also you really target the muscle properly. Alright guys, I got 1 more set here. After that we're gonna do seated hip adductors. Alright guys, let's do the last set. guys, I'm done with this. Alright guys, let's go for the second exercise, which is hip adductors. Alright guys, second exercise is seated hip adductors. I'm gonna do 3 sets of 15 to 20 reps. I was too light. I gotta increase the weight. I know many guys don't like to do this exercise, but I think it's a great exercise for like to really stretch out your groins and for to target your inner thighs. So don't completely skip this. Like do this exercise. Alright guys, let's go for the second set. Rest for a couple of minutes and do the last set. When you're doing this exercise guys, make sure you press your knees together hard at the end. Alright guys, let's go for the last set. Alright guys, I'm done with that. Now let's go for line single leg hamstring curls. When you're doing this exercise guys, make sure to start with your weak leg first when you're doing single leg. Otherwise you'll end up doing more reps on the leg which you are most like stronger. So I always start with my left leg because my left leg is weaker compared to my right leg, and then I try to match the reps at least. So yeah, if one leg or one arm is stronger than the other, when you're doing single leg or single arm, always start with a weaker one. So with this one, I'm gonna do 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps. Alright guys, let's go. I'm gonna rest for a couple of minutes before the next set. Alright guys, let's go for the second set. My left leg is much weaker than my right one. The last few reps are really tough with my left leg, but it's not that tough with my right leg. I'm gonna rest for like extra couple of minutes. So I'm gonna complete the reps with my left leg properly. I'm not completing the reps on my left leg. I want to do at least 10 reps. Alright guys, let's do the last set. Finish strong. What's it? I'm gonna do a couple of extra reps with my left leg. Alright guys, I'm done with this. Time for leg extensions. Alright guys, time to do leg extensions. With leg extensions, I'm gonna do 3 sets of 15 to 20 reps. Quick tip guys, when performing leg extensions, especially when you kind of go heavy, really squeeze these handles. Really squeeze these handles like as hard as you can, and keep your butt, like push your butt towards the seat. Your butt should not like move when you're performing the exercise. If your butt moves up like this, the tension is not going to be on the quads the entire time. So that's where you need the handles, and really keep your butt locked in and just move your legs. And if you can, squeeze on the top for like a second, so you really feel your quads. Alright guys, let's go for the second set. I got one more set here. After that, let's do Smith machine squats. I'm gonna rest for a couple more minutes, guys. I wanna do at least 15 reps. So I'm gonna rest for like 1 or 2 more minutes, and then do the last set. Alright, guys, let's go for the last set. Finish strong. Man, this suit is fucking ass. This leather sticks to your skin. Fucking. Alright guys, I'm done with this. Let's go for Smith machine squats. Alright guys, time to do Smith machine squats. I'm actually supposed to be doing hack squats, but this gym doesn't have a hack squat. So if your gym also doesn't have a hack squat, you could use the Smith machine to target quads more when you're squatting. Just place two like small plates, like 2.5 pound plates on the bottom, and place your heels on these plates, and then you wanna maintain like a 90-degree angle and try to stay upright as possible when you're going down. So you want to place your feet further ahead, so that way you can maintain that angle when you're doing the movement, and target the quads more when you're squatting. So you could do that with the Smith machine, because the Smith machine doesn't move. So you're gonna place your feet like this, and then I'm just gonna do one more set of this. So basically 2 sets of 8 to 10 reps. Let me see if I can give you guys a better angle. Good pump in the quads. Alright guys, now it's time for leg press. Leg press, I'm gonna do 2 sets of 15 to 20 reps. Now when you're doing leg press, there are so many variations, so many feet placements you can use. I'm just gonna use the normal shoulder width stance, and the feet slightly pointing outwards. I'm gonna place the feet a little below, rather than the middle, a little below, because I want to target my quads more. So if you move it to the top, it's going to hit more hamstrings and glutes too. So when you bring it to the bottom, it's going to be more quads. So I want to hit more quads. I'm going to do 2 sets of around 15 reps, 15 20 reps, 2 sets. Alright, let's go. When you're doing leg press, guys, make sure to come back as low as possible. Don't stop halfway and then push back. Come as low as possible. And when you're pushing the weight, don't lock out your knees. Slightly maintain a bend in knees. Because if you completely lock out, like, you're gonna remove the tension from the quads even for a split second. So maintain a slight bend. Don't completely lock out. I'm gonna rest for a couple more minutes, guys. I wanna try to do at least 15 reps. Alright guys, let's do the last set. Finish strong. guys, I'm done with this. Time to do walking lunges. Alright guys, I'm gonna finish off my leg workout with walking lunges. I'm gonna do 2 sets, basically 12 reps for each leg. So that's like 24 reps in total, like for both legs. And yeah, that's it for legs. After that I'm gonna do abs. Alright guys, let's start. So total 24 reps, 12 for each leg. Alright guys, let's do the last set. Quick tip guys, when you're doing walking lunges, if you want to target glutes more, make sure your stance is a bit wide and you bend forward slightly, so this will hit more glutes. If you want to target quads more, don't keep your feet that far. A slight width, like this is a good width for feet, and move your knee forward and stay upright, so this will hit quads more. So I want to target my quads more, so I'm doing it that way. That's it for the leg workout guys. Alright guys, it's time to train abs. For abs I'm gonna do like a circuit, so 2 exercise superset back to back, and then I'm gonna rest for 2 minutes and do that for like 3 sets, 15 reps for each exercise. This exercise guys, I can't perform properly. I have a like wound on my knee. Otherwise you should be a bit more front when you're performing. Because of my wound, I have to like fucking keep my knee like this. So make sure when you guys are doing it, you do it properly. Now the second exercise, this is not knee raises, this is knee crunches. So bend your knees and then lift your hips. Alright guys, so I'm gonna rest for 2 minutes now and do the same thing again. I'm gonna do that for 3 sets, so 2 more sets. Remember guys, the second exercise I did, it's not knee raises, it's knee crunches. So the movement is from the hips. Bend your knees and lift your hips. So yeah, first one is rope cable crunches, second one is lying knee crunches. Alright guys, let's do the second set. See, I can't keep my knee properly, so I have to maintain my knee. When I come all the way here, it hurts, so I have to stay like this. If not, you need to be like this and do the movement. Okay. Alright guys, one more set left. After that I'm done with today's workout. Time to do some poses after. Always remember guys, when you're training abs, the second, third set gets harder, but still you have to complete the reps. Don't stop halfway through when it gets tough. And rest for like 2 minutes and then do the last set. When you're doing rope crunches guys, like don't try to go too heavy, because you want to try to bring your chin, lock your elbows right next to your head, and then you need to at least try to bring your chin close to your knees. So basically you need to bend your back. You might not be able to completely bring it all the way down like to your knee, but at least try your best. So yeah, make sure you do like set a weight that you can control. Alright guys, let's do the last set and finish strong. Make sure you lock your elbows. Your elbows should not like move up and down like this. It should stay like this right next to your head, and then try to bring your chin towards your knees. Alright guys, that's it for today's workout. Now time for posing. Alright guys, that's it. Thanks for joining in. So today was legs and abs. So basically last day of the split, day 5 of the split. So yeah, that's it guys. So that's the split I've been following my entire prep. So maybe 8 months, even more. So mainly focus on back, like I mentioned before. Back, chest, delts. So those body parts I've been hitting twice a week, and then hamstring too. So rest of the body parts once a week, because I was mostly focusing on my lagging parts. So give this a try guys. If you, I mean, of course this plan is tailored for me, for my body and what I needed to improve, but you can get some ideas, you know, from the exercises and see if those areas are some areas you need to improve as well. You could definitely give this split a try. So just to recap guys, so I do 2 days back to back and a rest, and then 3 days back to back and a rest. So that's it, day 5 days. So day 1 is chest, delts, and then day 2 is back and hamstring, and then I take a rest day. And then day 3 is again chest and arms. Then day 4 it's back and delts, and then day 5 is legs and abs, and then I take a rest day. So that's it guys, that's the full split. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for joining in. See ya.